So Donna, you've written in this space of productivity forever. You are a leading expert in this space, and I've worked with so many global companies, helping them become more productive, become more efficient. I'm curious, this concept of adaptive capacity that you now talk about, from what you've seen and what you've experienced, what do you believe that adaptive capacity will enable us to do, to become, to have more of?
I can use an example that's literally just happened to me this week or yesterday. So I'm in the habit of blocking time out in my diary. So I try really hard not to accept work on Mondays and Fridays. And by that, I mean speaking work or stuff where I consider myself either on camera or on stage. So I keep that for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and I try to keep the other 2 days for admin days. And just, I run my own business, so why wouldn't I want to ease into the day? Now, I know a lot of people watching this, they're going to say, hey, Donna, park your privilege at the door. But you know what? That's just how I like to roll. And so I had Monday this week, next week, blocked out. And I got this urgent call from a really good client, like a global, really good client. And she literally said, hey, I need you on a plane on Monday to speak in front of this audience. And for me, it's a target-rich environment. It was a no-brainer. And I had the capacity to take it. And so I think that's kind of what I'm talking about with adaptive capacity, is that you have time blocked. Now, if nothing happens, the worst that can happen is that you end up playing catch-ups on things like I can get a bit ahead of the curve on work that's coming up, which is mostly what I use that time for, which means that I still have space and room to think and act and respond when an opportunity lands in my lap. Whereas if I wasn't blocking that time and creating that adaptive capacity in my world, I would not have been able to take advantage of that opportunity, would right now be feeling stressed about having to suddenly change all my plans, and I'm actually not feeling any of that. So that's one aspect of it, is it gives you the opportunity to say, I've got space in my diary so that it could be something gets broken and I've got to fix it, or it could be a massive opportunity that I get to actually engage with. But the second part that I think is really critical, it's the answer to the question, and you and I have talked about this before. If I said to you, all of a sudden, a couple of meetings in your diary get cancelled unexpectedly, how do you feel? And most people say, oh, relieved. Yay. And they'll even say things like, great, now my day has some room to breathe or room to move or whatever. And so I say, why would you be leaving that to chance and leaving that to others? Why wouldn't you be blocking your breathing, thinking space, your adaptive capacity every day in your diary, rather than hoping that someone might cancel a meeting? And so it's really important that we give ourselves room and space to be able to either adapt to an opportunity or to just get a little bit ahead of the curve, get ahead of the pile of work. The work's never going to go away. So just get a little bit ahead of the curve and give ourselves the best possible chance to get everything done that we need to.